Good morning. Good morning to all the BCom General, BCom Computers, 3rd BSc Physics, Electronics, Statistics and Maths students. Myself Katyani Madam. Since long I'm explaining about the Indian economy classes. Many students are saying that we are not getting the classes. Okay, so I once again accepting your request and seeing the message, I request all the students who did not get these messages, once again I'll send you the YouTube recording to you. You can open that and you can listen the classes once again. I'll upload it to you, share the link to you. Okay, and today's class is about the mineral resources. Okay, so I request all the students to concentrate and listen the classes about the Indian economy. First unit only I am going to teach you. Second unit is going to be continued by Rajalakshmi Madam. Okay, first unit I am explaining to you. After my first unit completion, Rajalakshmi Madam is going to explain to you. If you miss any classes, I request and I accepted the request and I will send you the links once again. So whenever possible, you can listen the classes. Clear? So let's move on to the topic, and today's topic is about minerals and energy resources existing in India. Okay, we all know that India is a developing country. One point, India is a agricultural country, agro-based. Okay, maximum population living in India is skilled laborers. Okay, laborers are much talented, workers are highly talented in India. Of course, they are not impaired with education. Of course, they may not have education, but they have other skills of work. Same way, how the population is there in India, India is also a very rich country. So only many people are very much interested to occupy our country, invade our country, okay, rule our country and do the business with our country. And we all know that many of the countries carried away all the resources, maximum resources existing in India. Even though India is still rich country which is having good mineral resources in India. So let's see the ratio of the mineral resources which are existing in India. So mineral resources, if you see here, mineral, a homogeneous, naturally occurring substance with a definable internal structure. What is the meaning of the mineral explained here is, mineral means what? Homogeneous, single, a single item, a single product which is occurring naturally, no one is creating. Okay, it occurred naturally in this earth's crust, which is having its own structure, internal structure it is having. That is the meaning of a mineral. They are found in varied forms in nature. Okay, varied forms. Some are different sizes, different colors, different structure. Everything is different when compared to each and every mineral existing in the earth's crust. Rocks are combinations of minerals. He is giving one example. Rocks are also the minerals which are combination. A particular mineral that formed from a certain combination of elements depends upon the physical and the chemical conditions under which the mineral forms. So how the mineral is formed depending upon the climatical conditions only. That is the physical condition and the chemical reaction, the chemical nature of the particular product. That is changing the shape and size and structure of the mineral. Because of this, different minerals have different colors, hardness, crystal forms, luster and density. Every mineral is different in its nature. Okay, some are in the form of crystals form, some are in luster forms, some are in density, some are very hard, some are having different colors. So finally, mineral is a homogeneous, naturally occurring substance with a definite internal structure. These minerals are different depending upon the physical and the chemical conditions of the forming of that particular mineral. Clear? So colors are different, structure is different, nature is different, crystal is different, density is also different for each and every mineral. Clear? Next, occurrence of the minerals we talk about. Minerals are usually found in ores. Ores means what? A group, a big group, a combination of different minerals in the form of a rock or in the form of a hill or in the form of a mountain or some physical appearance. Okay, minerals generally occurs in these forms. In igneous rocks, they occur as cracks, okay, creases, faults or joints. Smaller occurrences are called veins and larger ones are called as a nodes. Cracks అంటే చిన్న చిన్న క్రాక్స్ ఉంటాయి, వాటిని వెయిన్స్ అంటున్నాము, లేదంటే లోడ్స్ అంటున్నాము. క్లియర్? ఇన్ సెడిమెంటరీ రాక్స్ మినరల్స్ అకర్స్ ఆన్ బెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ లేయర్స్. సెడిమెంటరీ రాక్స్ ఎక్కడ ఫామ్ అవుతున్నాయి? సెడిమెంటరీ రాక్స్ అనే మినరల్స్ ఎక్కడ, వేర్ దే ఆర్ ఫార్మింగ్ ఆన్ ద బెడ్స్ or the layers in the earth's crust. Another mode of formation in which only mass of weathered minerals containing ores remain. అంటే ఎక్కువ బరువున్న మినరల్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి ఎప్పటికీ ఉండిపోతాయి, దే స్టే లాంగ్. ఓకే, సమ్ మినరల్స్ అకర్ యాజ్ alluvial depends upon the sands of valley floors and hill bases. అంటే ores hilly region, in the hilly region they are different, and in the alluvial soil they are different, and the other soils also the ores are depending upon the nature of the earth's crust. Ocean water, ఓషన్లో కూడా fossil fuels ఉంటాయి, పెట్రోలియం ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అవైలబుల్ ఉన్నాయి అని మనం అనుకుంటాం. ఈవెన్ ద పెట్రోలియం అండ్ ద natural gas is also mineral which is formed with the fossil fuel. Dead and decayed plants and animal organisms which are reaching under deep earth's ocean bed. Okay, these natural minerals are formed. Clear? Iron is also one of the ore. Many examples I am telling you. Iron ore is also one thing. Iron ore is a basic mineral and the backbone of the industrial development. Iron is helping for the industrial development, which is one mineral. The huge development in India is because of iron ore. India is rich in good quality iron ores. India is very rich in high good quality iron ores. Magnite is finest iron ore with a very high content of iron up to 70%. Manganite అనేది ఒక ఐరన్ ప్రోడక్ట్, ఇందులో 70% ఐరన్ ఉంటుంది. హెమటైట్ is one more important iron. ఓకే, ఇందులో 60% ఐరన్ ఉంటుంది. క్లియర్? Magnetite is 70% finest iron and hematite is 60% iron. Okay, next manganese. Manganese is mainly used in manufacturing of steel and ferromagnesium alloy. ఓకే, స్టీల్ తయారు చేయడానికి కానీ మ్యాంగనీస్ తయారు చేయడానికి కానీ, ఓకే, అలాయ్స్ తయారు చేయడానికి కానీ ఈ మ్యాంగనీస్ అనే ప్రోడక్ట్ మనకి యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. నియర్లీ 10 kgs of manganese is required to manufacture 1 ton of steel. Oh, you are able to understand? 10 kgs is enough. It seems 10 kgs of manganese is enough to manufacture 1 ton of steel. It is also used in manufacturing bleaching powder, insecticides and paints. What you are using? Manganese. Where you are using? You are using in bleaching powder, you are using in insecticides, killing the microorganisms, and paints also you are using this manganese. And this manganese, 10 kgs of manganese is preparing 1 ton of steel. Orissa is the largest producer of manganese in India. It occurs 1/3 of the country's total production. Abbo, you are able to understand? Who is in topmost place in production of the manganese? Orissa is standing in the topmost place. It is supplying the whole country's required manganese. Getting? You are able to understand? Next, non-metallic minerals. Okay, non-metallic minerals, if you will talk about, mica is generally made up of series of plates or leaves. It splits so easily into the sheets. These sheets can be so thin that thousands can be laid into a mica sheet of few centimeters high. Mica can be clear, black, green and red, yellow or brown. Mica. How the mica is formed? Because of series of plant leaves, mica is formed, and this mica sheets are of huge centimeters high, and this mica is also having different colors. It is having black, it is green, red, yellow and the brown color. Due to its excellent D-element strength, low power loss factors, insulating properties of resistance to high voltage, mica of the most indispensable mineral used in electric and electronic goods, that is industries. So mica ane product high resistance of electricity, అంటే high resistance power అనేది దానికి ఉండడం వల్ల, because it is having the high resistance power, it is used in electronic goods in industries. Mica deposits are found in northern edge of Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, next Hazarbagh belt of Jharkhand is leading producer of mica. In Rajasthan, the mica producing area is around Ajmer. Nellore mica in Andhra Pradesh are the important in country. So Rajasthan, previously if you come for which one, manganese, who is standing in the topmost place? Orissa is standing in the topmost place. When you come for non-metallic minerals like mica, Rajasthan is in first place. Okay, then comes the Andhra Pradesh. Even Chota Nagpur Plateau in north parts of the country and Jharkhand also, mica is available. Next to rock minerals. Limestone is found in association with rocks composed of calcium carbonates or calcium and manganese carbonates found in sedimentary rocks of most geological formations. Limestone is a basic raw material for cement industry and essential for smelting iron ore in the blast furnace. So, this rock mineral limestone, this limestone you are using for the preparation of the cement, as well as you are also using in the cement industry. Next, conservation of minerals. If you talk about conservation, means what? Protection of the minerals. The total volume of the workable minerals depends upon 1% earth's crust. Ante ee sentence meaning, you are able to understand the meaning of the sentence? Total earth's crust lo how much percent of minerals we are able to use? Only 1%. The total volume of the workable deposits is only 1% of the earth's crust. The geological process of mineral replenishment are infinitely small in the comparison to the present rates of the consumption. Ante you are not able to search where these minerals are highly available and how to take out these minerals and how to use these minerals. Mineral resources are therefore non-renewable. Ante we can't get back these minerals once you start using. Okay, once it's used, the nature is exhausted. Okay, mineral resources extraction of the ores leads to increasing cost as mineral extraction comes from greater depths along with the decrease in quality. Ante what is the meaning of this point is, mineral resources where they are available in the deep in the earth's crust. For taking out these minerals only you require huge equipment, huge machinery, which requires huge capital investment for this machinery. After taking out this also, what is happening? You are not getting the exact pure mineral what is available there. Okay, next, continue. If you regularly take out that minerals, what is happening? The quality also decreases. A concentrated effort has been made in order to use mineral resources in a planned and sustainable manner. The government of India is taking the responsibility of planning up how best you can use the resources without any wastage, how to protect this, okay, how to save, store it for future, minimum usage of the minerals. Improved technologies need to be constantly involved to allow use of low grade ores at low cost. Awareness should be created among the people and the new technology should be used, the people who are concentrating on this minerals. Recycling of the metals, using scrap metals and other substitutes are steps in conserving our mineral resources for the future. Okay, small example I'll give you here. Coke tins you'll be throwing. Okay, these Coke tins are again recycled. In this way, many things are available. You can see thumbs up bottle duckens, you can see. Again it is restored, recycled. So in this way, some resources are recycled, but all the minerals are not recycled. Next, energy resources. If we come for conventional sources, non-conventional sources. Okay, firewood, coal, petroleum, cattle, dung, cake, electricity, natural gas. These are the conventional resources which are also this one. Non-conventional resources are solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, biogas and atomic energy. Okay, classification of minerals. If you see, minerals are metallics, metals, non-metals, construction metals, energy metals, ornamental metals. Ornamental and easily you will tell. Diamond, gold. Okay, energy metals. Okay, what are energy metals? You can give the example. energy metals, which are giving, which are developing. Okay, energy here, just now you saw the firewood is also one of the energy. Wind is also one of the energy. No, it's not a metal, but it is giving the energy. Thermo power, construction metal, limestone, cement, non-metallic mica, metallic iron, etc. Mineral mining operation, prospecting in mining operations involves searching for minerals. And mining operations, prospecting ante enti, you are searching, okay, where the minerals are existing in India. Exploring, assessing the location, quality, quantity, mineral deposits and economic value. Prospecting ante enti means you are searching where the minerals are existing on this earth's crust. Okay, exploring means what? You got that this particular place the minerals are available. Okay, you are taking out the minerals. Locating the minerals, what is the quality, mineral deposit, economic value of the particular mineral which is available in this particular location. Checking means it comes under exploring. Development, preparing for extraction, related works such as construction of industry, purchasing of machinery, employing men to work, etc. Development means what? This particular area, in this particular locality, these minerals are available. Available means such as construction industry, purchasing, who needs? That people should be able to distribute, they should be in need of that material also. Then only there is going to be some value for that, which is going to help the development of the country. Extraction, it is the last step in mineral operation, taking out that and using that. Extraction, last step. Prospecting, exploring, development. Prospecting, exploring, development, extraction. Prospecting means what? Searching for the minerals. Okay, next one is what? Exploring. You are checking the locality, quality, quantity, deposit, economic value. Development, which field this mineral is useful for. If you take out this mineral, it is going to help you the value of distribution and development or not. Extracting, the last step, you are taking out that, purifying that and selling and distributing this. Okay, mine exploration development defines size, shape, grade of our ore body, grade G, mass of commodity per mass of ore, 5 grams of AU per meter. Okay, this I don't think it is going to help to you. So what I request you people to do is, please listen the classes. These topics are also very important to us to learn about what is existing in India, how India is developing. Clear? Thank you, students.